We have to start to move into this place where we recognize that addressing your mental health, healing from your past wounds, improving your overall emotional well-being is the exact same process for manifestation. That addressing your mental health and manifestation are not mutually exclusive. These things can be connected. People who are struggling with their mental health or have symptoms consistent with anxiety or depression or trauma usually have a chemical imbalance when you look at neurotransmitters such as serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine. When you look at somebody who's learning the process for manifestation, that's learning how to go into a flow state, there are certain neurochemical benefits associated with being in a flow state, such as an increase in serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, which are the exact same chemicals that people who are struggling with depression have a deficit of. Right? So then if you go into a flow state, you improve those chemicals, which is going to alleviate depression. People who go into a flow state have an increase in anandamide, which is a bliss molecule, which has anti-anxiety properties. So if you're looking to manifest and going into a flow state, then you're going to have an increase in anandamide, which is going to be the bliss molecule that has anti-anxiety properties, which is going to alleviate your anxiety. To go into a flow state, you have to turn inward. It's an inside job. You have to tap into your parasympathetic, which is a rest and digest state. Now, you can't be in the parasympathetic and the sympathetic at the same time. When you're in the parasympathetic, you're in a rest and digest state. Your body is calm and in balance. It's not a fight or flight, tense, hypervigilant state. Well, if you look at somebody who's struggling with trauma is the leftover wounds from something that happened to you, where you have nightmares and flashbacks. You're living in the sympathetic. Well, if you're in the parasympathetic, which is associated with the flow state, then you can't be in the sympathetic nervous system. So that means that you feel safe within your own skin. Your nervous system is calming down, which is a key component of healing from trauma. So you have to take a look at manifestation not as the seeking of external goals, right? Getting a job, making more money, getting a degree, buying a house. Those things are fine. But manifestation is really an internal state that you're looking to achieve in order to gain something from the external environment. But you can actually manifest a new version of yourself, a new internal state. The process of doing that is going to release different chemicals within your body. So you're not running from an old version of you that's struggling with mental health symptoms. You're actually turning and running towards something else. When you're in a flow state, there's increased happiness and creativity. You're learning to use your imagination. You're learning to create something. When you take that and you apply it to yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your overall well-being, you notice that your mental health symptoms start to decrease or fall by the wayside. So these things, this process of addressing your mental health, healing from your past wounds, improving your overall emotional well-being, is totally in line with manifestation or going into a flow state. So you have to stop looking at it as you're running from something and start looking at it as you're running towards something. For inquiries regarding therapy, coaching, and other services, you can reach us at the phone number below.